Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. People who've purchased tickets to the Newcastle 500 are being told they'll remain valid despite the event being postponed. Supercars organisers decided the March Street race should be put off amid fears it could become a COVID superspreader event. However, they say they're determined to hold the race later this year. Newcastle Council will hold talks about possible future dates. The Morrison government's decision to make rapid antigen COVID tests available free of charge to concession card holders is putting even more pressure on Hunter pharmacies. The government has been criticised for moving too slowly to secure test kits when advice was received to do so in August last year. Deputy Prime Minister Barnaby Joyce says the government is working to address the shortage as quickly as possible.
In some instances, people hoarding them has meant that they've been flying off the shelves. Now, next week, we have 16 million tests turning up. And so pharmacists will be needed because we want to make sure that those who are most in need get access to them first. And who are most vulnerable get access to them free.
Newcastle Greens councillor John Mackenzie is calling for the former rail depot at Broadmeadow to be included in the state government's plans for Hunter Park. A master plan has been developed for the 60-hectare site, which includes the showground, stadium and surrounding lands for new housing, sporting facilities and a mix of enterprises. John Mackenzie says the adjoining 18-hectare rail depot should be included in the plans as it presents an ideal opportunity to showcase Newcastle's rail, maritime and industrial history. The new Mayor of Maitland says he's looking forward to his very first mayoral minute this evening. The council meeting will discuss reducing rate income contributions originally raised to fund the Maitland Art Gallery, as well as a proposal for a new on-call waste collection service. Philip Penfold says the mayoral minute is focused on developing a plan for the city's future.
We plan to put that forward and vote on that and help give guidance to the General Manager and the staff to understand the planning that the councillors expect on behalf of the community, to make that plan to move forward for the coming financial year and for the 4-year program.
The University of Newcastle, partnering with the Wabical Limited, is set to launch the very first 2NURFM event tonight at King Edward Park. The event will feature a traditional ceremony, acknowledgement and cultural celebration. University of Newcastle's Indigenous Strategy and Leadership Pro Vice-Chancellor Nathan Towney says he hopes the event will educate the community on what life is like for First Nations people.
There is generational impact that has occurred. And we still, as Aboriginal people, we still feel that, and we still see it in a lot of things that happen around the community and in our lives as Aboriginal people. So, it's not something that just impacted those people hundreds of years ago. It actually still impacts on Aboriginal people today.
2NURFM Sport.
Newcastle Knights half Jake Clifford looks set to be the main man for the club this season as he prepares to take over from departed veteran Mitchell Pearce at halfback. The 24-year-old will have plenty of support to draw from, however, with club legend and immortal Andrew Johns heavily involved in Clifford's pre-season preparations. Newcastle Jets captain Matt Yerman says the side will be looking to put the COVID interruption firmly behind them as they look to return to the pitch this Sunday. The Jets have played the least amount of games of any side in the competition, but will hopefully restart their season against Adelaide United at McDonald Jones Stadium this weekend. Newcastle cricketer Jason Sangha has capped off his successful return to the Big Bash League after being named in the team of the tournament. Sangha's exile from the league was ended when he was called up for the first time since 2018 for the Sydney Thunder, marking his return with a batting average of 49 runs. And Kaylani Crane has been selected as part of the Winter Olympics team to travel to Beijing. It will be the 23-year-old's second Olympic Games. That's sport. I'm James Paris.
And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 1, 9, 20, 22, 34 and 38. And the supplementaries are 5 and 13. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.